Genghis Khan, born Temujin around 1162, faced a harsh early life on the Mongol steppe. His father, Yesuge, was poisoned by rivals, leaving Temujin's family to fend for themselves. This betrayal instilled in him a deep appreciation for loyalty and a burning desire to overcome adversity. Temujin, his siblings and mother, struggled to survive, hunting small game and foraging. He learned the importance of cunning, resilience, and alliances. Even in these early years, he displayed natural leadership, attracting a loyal following of warriors. His hardships tempered him into the leader he would become. As Temujin matured, he began to unite the disparate Mongol tribes. His vision was clear: unite the Mongols and unleash their collective might upon their enemies. The Mongol tribes, renowned for their equestrian skills and warrior traditions, were often at odds with each other. Temujin used shrewd diplomacy, strategic marriages, and ruthlessness in battle to unify these clans. He broke the power of rival chieftains through confrontation and cunning alliances. Mongol tribes fell under his sway, their warriors pledging allegiance to him. He shared the spoils of war, promoting based on merit rather than kinship. This meritocratic system fostered deep loyalty and incentivized warriors to excel. By 1206, Temujin had unified the Mongol tribes and was proclaimed Genghis Khan at a grand Kurultai. This marked the birth of a unified Mongol nation poised for unprecedented expansion. Genghis Khan's success was not just due to the ferocity of his warriors, but also his strategic genius. His ability to think several steps ahead of his enemies set him apart as a military leader. He was a master of logistics and psychological warfare, gathering intelligence on his enemies. His scouts and spies provided crucial information that allowed him to outmaneuver his foes. His disciplined and adaptable armies could traverse vast distances, living off the land. This mobility gave them a significant advantage, allowing them to strike unexpectedly and retreat swiftly. His military organization based on the decimal system ensured clear command and control. Each unit had a leader, and this hierarchical structure allowed for efficient communication and execution of complex strategies. He employed innovative tactics like the feigned retreat and used smoke and fire signals for communication. These tactics confused and demoralized his enemies, leading to their eventual defeat. His armies were adept at siege warfare, utilizing captured engineers to build siege engines. These machines allowed them to breach the walls of even the most fortified cities. Genghis Khan also understood the importance of psychological warfare, offering enemies a chance to surrender. This approach often led to bloodless victories, as many chose to submit rather than face annihilation. Those who resisted faced the full force of Mongol wrath. The destruction served as a stark warning to others, reinforcing his reputation as a formidable conqueror. His strategic brilliance and adaptability made his armies nearly unstoppable. Genghis Khan's legacy as a military genius endures, influencing warfare tactics to this day. Genghis Khan's first major conquest outside the Mongolian steppe was the Jin dynasty of northern China. This marked the beginning of a series of relentless campaigns that would see the Mongol Empire expand at an unprecedented rate. The Jin dynasty, with its fortified cities and experienced warriors, was a significant challenge for the Mongols. The Jin, who had long viewed the nomads with disdain, proved to be a formidable foe. Their armies were well-trained, and their cities were heavily fortified, making the Mongol conquest a daunting task. However, Genghis Khan's strategic brilliance and the tenacity of his warriors prevailed. His innovative tactics, including the use of psychological warfare and superior mobility, allowed the Mongols to outmaneuver and outfight the Jin forces. The Mongols captured the Jin capital of Zhongdu, modern-day Beijing, in 1215. This victory not only demonstrated their military prowess but also sent a clear message to other potential adversaries. His attention then turned westward to the wealthy Khwarazmian Empire. The empire was strategically located along the Silk Road, making it a lucrative target for the Mongols. The Khwarazmian Shah, blinded by arrogance, executed Genghis Khan's envoys. This act of defiance and disrespect provoked the wrath of the Mongol leader. The Mongol armies swept across the region with terrifying speed and efficiency. Their ability to cover vast distances quickly and strike with precision left their enemies in disarray. Cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Urgench were captured and sacked. These cities, once thriving centers of trade and culture, were left in ruins, showcasing the devastating power of the Mongol war machine. The once mighty Khwarazmian Empire lay in ruins, its cities destroyed, its people scattered, and its legacy reduced to ashes. The Mongol advance continued westward, clashing with the armies of the Georgian and Cuman peoples. These encounters further demonstrated the relentless and unstoppable nature of the Mongol expansion. Genghis Khan's conquests ushered in an era of relative peace and stability across much of Eurasia, known as the Pax Mongolica. This period, spanning the 13th and 14th centuries, was marked by unprecedented connectivity and exchange between the East and the West. He reopened the Silk Road, facilitating the free flow of goods and ideas. This ancient trade route became a bustling corridor for commerce, where merchants traded silk, spices, precious metals, and other valuable commodities. Under Mongol rule, merchants, diplomats, and travelers could traverse the Silk Road with relative safety. The Mongol Empire's vast network of roads and relay stations ensured that travelers could rest and resupply, making long-distance trade more feasible. This vibrant exchange of goods, technologies, and ideas had a profound impact on the development of art, science, and culture. Innovations in various fields spread rapidly, influencing societies far beyond the borders of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's empire was governed by a sophisticated legal code known as the Yasa. This code was instrumental in maintaining order across the diverse and expansive empire. This code addressed issues like religious tolerance, protection of envoys, and punishment of crimes. It allowed for a degree of religious freedom that was rare for the time, fostering a multicultural environment. While harsh by modern standards, the Yasa provided a framework for order and justice. It was a unifying force that helped to integrate the various peoples and cultures within the empire. The Pax Mongolica fostered a period of interconnectivity and prosperity. This era not only enhanced trade but also facilitated the exchange of knowledge, leading to significant advancements in various domains. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his empire continued to expand under his successors. He left behind a complex legacy marked by both destruction and creation. His conquests resulted in the deaths of millions and the devastation of entire cities. Yet he was also a visionary leader who brought unity to the Mongol tribes. He implemented religious tolerance, promoted meritocracy, and fostered peace along the Silk Road. His legal code, the Yasa, laid the groundwork for a stable and just empire. Genghis Khan's impact on history is undeniable. His conquests redrew the map of Eurasia, leading to the rise of new empires. The Pax Mongolica facilitated the exchange of ideas and technologies. Even centuries after his death, Genghis Khan's legacy continues to resonate. In Mongolia, he is revered as the father of the nation, a symbol of unity and pride. His image adorns monuments, currency, and even bottles of vodka. The Mongol Empire he created left an indelible mark on the cultural and genetic landscape of Eurasia. His military genius is still studied by strategists today. The cultural exchange fostered by the Pax Mongolica left a lasting impact on art, architecture, and cuisine. Genghis Khan's story is a reminder that history is rarely black and white.